Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm back at Silver Star Motors, Mercedes-Benz, New York City for a very special review, and this is a very exclusive car. This is the 2024 Mercedes-Benz Maybach S680, not just that, V12 and a special edition called the Silver Mist Edition. So let's start this full in-depth review with the car's exterior, interior, engine, boot space and a little bit of history. Thanks to Mohammed for providing this car to me. He is the manager of Mercedes-Benz Silver Star Motors and he always gives me cars, so always thanks to him. So let's start the review first by showing you guys the car's key. The key is very special because this is the Silver Mist Edition. So this key is in rose gold and it's in white. So you have the boot opening, unlock, and the lock has Mercedes-Benz logo and Maybach on it. And the key is just the most premium key I've ever touched of a Mercedes-Benz car. Let's start with the front. As this is the Maybach and it's the S680, so the top of the line of the top of the line. First of all, you have the Maybach grille, the iconic grille with the straight lines, and it's obviously in chrome. It's open for ventilating that V12, but some places are closed for the radar and the camera for the front of the car. It says Maybach right there. You have the Mercedes-Benz star all the way on the top. And if you look at the front bumper, everything has chrome. So it's more to in everyone's face. So everyone can know you are a big and important person. It has more chromes down there, and then if you get up, you have the silver line that goes behind the Mercedes-Benz logo, so it gives you a little more premium touch to it. The front of the car is actually very exclusive looking and very expensive looking. Now if we come on the headlight parts, the headlights are carried from its younger brother, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. And every single part of this car has the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, but it's just much more bigger. Headlights are very similar to all Maybachs and all S-Classes, so that's why I'm not going to turn those on. But you have digital lights with 3 projector setups and a daytime running light. But when you unlock the car, it actually does a very nice animation. So if you go there, if you see the light project on this car, you guys can understand that as well. So when you unlock the car, it does a very cool animation with the lights. This is what a Maybach headlight slash a S-Class headlight can do. Now let's see what is the car's side profile looking like. Now we're at the side profile of the vehicle. So let's start with the car's front wheels and let's come behind. So the wheels on these cars are very exclusive. You know why? Because of its size and the designs. You can't see the center bolts obviously because in Mercedes-Benz performance cars and luxury cars, it's always blocked with a front or a rear center gap. So if you want to open the wheels, you need a special bolt that opens this and then you can open the wheels. But what's cool about it is this two-tone wheels actually match the paint, and the silver mist color is actually really nice. Like, I don't know why silver colors are actually growing on me after looking at Mercedes-Benz cars. This car has purely P0s, and the front wheels of this car are 265/35 R21s. 6-piston brakes at the front, and obviously you have air suspension. You have the V12 badging right there, so people can know this is not a V8, this is a proper V12 Maybach. You have a chrome line that all the way starts here and all the way extends till the back. And then if we get up the exterior mirror, after unlock the vehicle, you can do that with the key or you can just swipe your hand. So if I get the key out again, if I just unlock the vehicle, you can see the exterior mirror open up. You have your hazard light here, your camera here for your 360-degree camera, and your Maybach logo that projects on the floor. Now let's come to the special door handles. Now the E-Class also gets the same door handles and the S-Class does too, but the C-Class gets physical door handles. But what's cool about this car is this door is fully electronic. So if you just move it at any spot, it's gonna just stay there. And what's more cool is it has soft door close. So if you just leave the door like this, it's going to close in. Rear doors are power doors obviously, but just look how big the doors are. So yeah, it's pretty much opens completely, and it also has soft door close too feature. But what's more cool about it is the power doors. So if I come closer with the key of the car, I'm going to lock the car first. So when I lock it, the key goes inside, the car honks. And then when I unlock the vehicle and I keep holding the unlock button, the power door is going to open up. And then if you go closer, you can see the Maybach side sills that match the car's ambient lighting. And then if you go back again, you can also close down the interior with just the door in your hands. Just press the lock button again and keep holding it. The doors is going to automatically close. Now if you look at the rear of the car, let's start from all the way to the bottom than the top. First of all, you can see how much chrome you have on the diffuser, and then you have more here. And just look at the unique design of the exhaust. You have a little line at the center. A lot of people hate it, a lot of people like it. You have 6 sensors at the back with 2 reflectors. Then you have the number plate slot. The reversing camera pops out when it's working or just stays in for keeping it clean. You have the chrome line here that all the way extends still there. You have the S680 badge because this is the V12, or if it has 580 badge, it would be the V8. The badging on the Maybach cars are also different from the normal S-classes. But you have Maybach badging here, and when I unlock the car, you can see the animation for the rear tail lights. And for the practicality, if you just open the boot from here, it obviously powerly opens. You have a lot of room here, but because this car has the refrigerator option, it does eat up kind of space, but it's still more than 500 liters of storage under this. This is your tire repair kit that stays at the side. This is your number plate bracket, and these are your other stuff. If I look at the underfloor storage, if I just get this up, you have a little bit of storage underneath there. You have 2 nettage area, one is there, and that's the only one, because this car is the Burmester high-end sound system, so it has a big subwoofer at the back. This is for closing the boot. This is for closing the boot and locking the car. So after we close the boot, let's come here, because I didn't show you the rear wheels. The rear wheels are much more thicker, as in width, but the actual fitment size is the same. So it's 265/35 R21s. Brakes are a little smaller, but you have air suspension standard on this car. But the e-active body control is optional extra, but that makes this ride much more smoother. If I get up from there, for the fuel tank, if the car is unlocked, just press here. The fuel tank opens up, then you can fill up your 100-liter fuel tank for your V12 engine. Then if you close this up, there that goes. Then you have the Maybach logo. What's so special about that? Not until you unlock the car. So the car is locked now. It's completely blank. When I unlock the vehicle, it's going to illuminate like its other lights of the vehicle. And this is one more optional extra feature for this car. With this light comes with the door lights as well, that all the way extends till the front. Now let's lock the car. Door handles go inside, lights slowly turn off, and now I'm going to show you the car's engine and talk about it. Now I'm going to get inside the vehicle and open the hood for showing you guys this massive engine. So let's open the hood first. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class and all of the new Mercedes-Benz now gets the same technology with the 2-time pulling system. So once, twice, your hood completely opens. There's nothing else there. You can just lift it up and the hydraulic studs will pick it up. There you go. After we lift up the car's hood, you can just see this engine is massive. It takes all the space you have. Imagine putting a V8 engine for the S580 and it looks so big, and then look at it after there's a V12 engine inside. This is the biggest engine Mercedes-Benz provides to any car for the meantime. This is a 6-liter twin-turbo V12 engine. You can see the Maybach logo here. If it would be the S65, it would just have handcrafted, but this is not handcrafted. You have the Mercedes-Benz logo there. This is where you pour your engine oil. That's V12 badging. And you can see how organized and how nice the engine bay looks like. With this engine is a 9-speed multi-clutch transmission, and the power goes to all 4 wheels. This engine is producing more than 600 horsepower and 950 Newton meters of torque. That is more than any other luxury performance cars you can buy in the market. It's pretty nice how everything is organized, but the 0 to 60 and stuff, everything will be noted. But this is not the car to go to 0 to 60 the fastest. This is a car that's supposed to go to 0 to 60 the most smoothest. So now let's get to the inside of the car and show you why people buy this car for such a high price. Now we're going to get inside the 2024 Mercedes-Benz S680 V12 Silver Mist Edition. So for unlocking the car unlocks, the door handle opens up, it's illuminating, and now I'm going to show you what's so special about the Silver Mist Edition, the inside. So if I get inside the car from the other side, that I'm going to do right away, the opening of the doors are pretty big, but the only thing this car doesn't have is the front doors that are powered, but it's going to be in 2025, inshallah. So let's start by showing you guys the inside. As this is the S-Class, and this is the top of the line of the S-Class Maybach, and it's the S680. That's why it has the most amount of features that any Mercedes-Benz cars would have. First of all, everything on the dash is leather, all around. You have your defogger for your window, you have your AC vents, then you have your ambient lighting on the top, and in the bottom with your lines in piano black. Lockable glove box with decent amount of room, and you have your perfume dispenser that you just place there. If I close this, you have 4 AC vents at the center with your subwoofer and your big heads-up display panel right there. And then you have your main infotainment system screen, but this is what's special, your Edition Silver Mist. This is a very expensive option. If you open this, you have your 2 cup holders, you have your ashtray from Mercedes-Benz right there. And then you have 2 USB-C types, you have a wireless charger there, and you have your phone holder here. If I close this, you can see the color contrasting for your center glove box with 2 USB-C types. And then if I come to the car's seat, look at this navy blue and this white with the navy blue stitching. It's just amazing, and how comfortable the seat looks. Even the floor is in gray, it's not even in black. You have a nettage area here too, and a storage area here. Then if you come to the headrest, you have the soft cushioning pillow with Maybach embossed, and overall it's pretty nice. The entire ceiling is in white leather but stitched in blue. If I want to open the panoramic roof now, I could just swipe my hand and the blind is going to open for the front. And then if I want to enjoy some fresh air, I just swipe it again, and there the front portion panoramic roof opens up. It doesn't open that much, but it's as it is. For closing it, I do the same. And now I'm going to show you guys the instrument cluster and the infotainment system of this car. So let's start showing you guys the infotainment. This car has the same screen as the 580 and the normal S-Class, so I'm not going to go detailed into it, but I'm just going to show you some cool features about it. So let's turn the screen on. So it's pretty simple. You have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have your navigation, phone, radio. You have your media, apps, and comfort. And you have your information settings and smartphone connection. If you go on comfort, you have massaging seats as standard because it's a Maybach S680. You can control the ambient lighting from here. That's pretty nice as well. But what's the most coolest part is, it's about the doors. So if you go on vehicle, first of all, you can turn on your heads-up display and turn that off. A lot of people keep it off. I don't even know why. Because why are you going to pay this much for your heads-up display but not ever use it? Now, if I come to the car's door settings, before that I'm going to show you the drive modes. So you have Sport, Individual, then you have Comfort, and then you have Maybach mode. Then this is for the 360-degree camera, this is for the front, this is for the rear, this is for the sides, so if the door is going to open or not. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty nice how everything is cool. Now if I want to show you more about the screen, you have your climate control and everything down here, and you can see the ambient lighting, how it's changing colors. Now if we go up, this is your rear view mirror that has your garage opener included. You have ambient lighting here as well. You have your light placements here, and you can control the rear lights too. You have ambient lighting inside the ceiling as well, as you can see that. And it's just very luxury looking from just the inside. Steering is fully leather strapped. It's tilt and telescopic, obviously. Fully powered adjustable. And everything about wherever you touch is just real leather, and it's very, very comfortable to just sit inside this car. Now I'm going to show you the car's instrument cluster. So now I'm going to show you guys the instrument cluster. So before we turn it on, let's press on the ignition button twice, and then it slowly turns on. It's pretty much same as the normal Maybach and the S-Class, but what's different is if I want to change the displays, I could go to different themes. As you can see here, it also has the sports display, and then the Maybach display too. And then you have your normal classic, you have your navigation, and it's a 3D screen, so you can see when I move my eyes, it can actually detect it. And then you have assistance, and then you have service. So if I show you one more thing, if I go to this display, and then if I go to the heads-up display settings, you guys can see I can control the heads-up display in very different type of things. So first of all, you can just have the normal speed. You can have the sports display, you can have the speed limit monitor, you can have the assistance, and then you can have the eco display, the settings, and turn it off. So I'm going to leave it with the navigation stuff, and I'm going to show you one cool feature about it. First of all, this is your RPM at red lines in 6,000 because the car's engine is cold. When you turn the car on, you can see it's going to go a little bit more down. The top speed is 160. This is your fuel gauge. That's your engine temperature gauge. That's your that's your drive mode selector and which gear you're in. And everything about it is very simple. But now if we come to the most cool part of this video, slash the most fun part, it has to be with the car's heads-up display. First of all, if you look at the instrument screen, you can actually open the doors with the button here. If you see for the right side door, I can open the door completely with this, and I can close it completely with this. I can do the same for the right side, but I'm just not going to do it right now. If I go to navigation and then search, I just write a normal address and then press let's go. It's going to start calculating. Oh, I chose some place all the way in Mexico. But now if you look at on the navigation, you can see how everything is routed and how everything is there for you. So it's very easy that where you want to go, how much time it's going to get, how much kilometer it is. So it's like more than 2,900 kilometers. Just let's put that on a side. And now I'm going to show you the car's door. First of all, you have your defogger for the window. Then you have your ambient lighting with your AC screen. This is for turning off the vent and turning it on. This is your ambient lighting with your parking brake. And then you have your dead pedal. You have your brake pedal with Maybach logo and also the gas pedal. And then if you go a little back, you have your side sill that connect with the ambient lighting. Then you have the door. This car has the high-end sound system. That's why it has this twitter that actually pops open and pops closed. So if I just do that right away, I have to turn the car on first of all. And then I just have to raise the volume up. And then you will see it pop right out. So that's how it pops out. And this is how it pops in. So that's a nice feature. And then you have your ambient lighting that all the way goes till the back. Then you have your diamond stitching with your ambient lighting on the bottom. You have your door handles with your seat controls, ventilated and heated seats, 3 memory seats. This is for your window openers. This is your headlight controls. And then if you go a little down, this is your speaker. This is your bottle holder with your boot opener. And then you have your main speaker of the car right there. Now I'm going to go on the rear of the car and show you exactly what you want to buy and what you get after buying the Mercedes-Benz Maybach S680. Just look at the inside. So there we open the door with the hand, but after I'm getting inside, I can just close the door with my hands. Just after sitting inside, I can close the door by just this, or I can close it manually, or I can just press this button for the doors powerfully to get closed. And now we are at the most luxury position of the Maybach, the rear seats. It's obviously 4-seater and you have a lot of stuff. First of all, let's carry it with all of the different blinds. I have a blind on my window that I can open. I have the blind there that I can open as well. And then I can open my entire window and I can open that window too. And you can see it's double glazed. And I can close that window right away. And I can close the blinds back in. I can open the blind that's on the top. So if I just press this button, the panoramic sunroof rear blind is going to open up. And then there's a blind at the back. If I want to close that up, I can do that by just this button. Or if I want to open it, I can do that too with the button. And if you see the blind here, this also connects with this blind. So that's kind of cool. And when you lift it up, it comes back in. This car has the rear entertainment displays, so you can see you have the screens for the back. That is pretty easy to use. For turning it on, you just press this, it does the Maybach animation. and it slowly turns on. It's the same as the MBUX system. It's just very easy to use, to be honest. Now let's come to the overall seat controls. If I just press one button right here, first of all I have to control the front seat, so let's press this, and then I can move the front seat with just the tip of my fingers. So this is how you get the seat all the way front. And then I could just move the seat all the way front. You can see the piano black treatment and the Maybach logo and the ambient lighting, and those are actually your magazine holders. And now if I get the headrest down, and now I can control my seat. So if I just press and hold this button and then control my seat, you can see my seat is going to go to the most luxurious position that it's possible. It's going to recline the back, it's going to get the front all the way straight, and it's going to get my footrest out. And then it's going to get my footrest all the way out, and then I can easily relax with ease. And then you can see you still have the contrasting colors and the footrest as well, and the seats and everything's just so comfortable to just sit around in this car. And this is the most luxurious position you're going to get, and the cushion and everything is just on point. You have all leather with this blue accent, and you have ambient lighting on the top as well. This is a light placement, so if I want to turn on the reading lights, I can do that from here. If I want to turn on all the lights, I can do that with another button. But what's cool is everything is so comfortable and stuff. Now let's get the seat to the normal position and show you more practicality stuff about this car. Because you can easily relax and go to point A to point B. But now let me show you all of the cool features. If you press any of these buttons, entire thing is going to open up. Then you can see you have your ventilated and heated cup holders here. Then you have your champagne flute holders, and you have your climate control for the back. If I'll come a little more behind, the screen of this car is actually inside because it's a brand new car, but whoever buys it, he's going to get the screen with the car. Then you have your tray tables. So if I just open this, and then if I just twist this over from this side, you have the tray tables, so you can eat here / you can work here, and it's also in navy blue, so that's nice. I'm going to put this back in, and it's very easy to do everything on this car. And then if I just press this button and get this down, and now I can show you the refrigerator. You have your piano black with the Maybach logo, and you have all of the ambient lighting. First of all, if I open this, you have the champagne flutes here, but it's not here at the moment. If I close this, you have the refrigerator for the back. You can turn it on by just this button, and you can open the refrigerator from there. Pretty nice and pretty cool. Overall, it's pretty comfortable, but what we like most is about all of the luxury bits and treatments that this car has. Now you guys can come on this side. Let me just quickly close the door for you. And then I could just open the door by just the tip of my fingers, and it's going to powerfully open up, and now I can show you all of the different stuff inside. If you sit in my position, you're going to be the most comfortable person in the planet, and this is much more comfortable than a Rolls-Royce Phantom. Then if you look at the door, first let's start from here. You have a jacket holder and your AC vent closer and opener. Then you have your ambient lighting till the back. You have your seat controls here with memory seats, and then you have the door opener with unlock and lock, grab handle with all of the different stitchings. You have your Burmester Twitter that twist open for the back as well. This is your ashtray, and you have your bottle holder with your emergency side light, and you have your speaker placement right there. Now let's exit the car because we're pretty much done. But if you just look at the Twitter, it spins out, but for that I have to turn on the volume from the front. So if I just do that from here, you guys can see it's going to pop right open. You just have to do it from the front. So that's pretty much it for this video. You can see you have your Maybach logo right there. And if I exit the car, because we're pretty much done, I could either close the car's door with the key, or I could just do it manually. But why do it manually? We're spending this much money on a Maybach S680. Then I could just press this button and hold it for the power doors to close. But I forgot to show you one more thing that I'm going to do it right now. So I have to open the doors again. I can do that from the key. No one's sitting inside the car. So if I just hold it, it's going to open up. That are the Twitters for the back. So here, be on the front of the car again, and I'm going to show you everything about it. There we are here. Let's turn the car on again, and then if I get the volume up of the car, It's just asking for the key. Just give me 1 second. And then if I get the volume up of the car, you can see the tweeters pop out. And then if I want to close it again, I just get the volume all the way down and it's going to pop in. And that's going to be pretty much it for today's review. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to watch more exclusive reviews like this, make sure you're connected to my YouTube channel. Now for closing the door, I'm just going to do it from the front.